Welcome to another episode of Pybee Does It All. Today I will be making a very large amigurumi unicorn, and I will be trying to keep my cat from killing himself um, off of tulle. So you can see my pride flag, hello, and my dog is just a big ball of cotton candy now. I put it over my dress for him, and my cat is determined to eat the tulle. So I don't know what to do about that. I tried to keep him out, but he was scratching at the door incessantly, and it was driving me crazy. So this is what my solution is this far. If you have any tips on cats with pica, please let me know. I just have a spray bottle, and I'm like, that's my solution so far. So I am on road 22 using my furls hook from Granny D. He's plotting. I know it. Sometimes just emotion will get him. I'm like, stupid. But he's quite ingenious in the way that he immediately knows how to go for the tulle. You gotta get the head, otherwise he doesn't care. So I have to finish this, and I have to finish a hat for Hat Not Hate, and then I will be working on the bot along. I have yarn that I bought specifically to make a sweater, and I got it from Ice Yarn. It's really beautiful. It's like a dark green, kind of foresty green kind of color. It's part wool, part acrylic. 60/40 if I'm not mistaken. Why are you being so bad? Don't you want to be loved instead? Okay, so now I'm about to start another round. I'm gonna roll on up. 23. This is my stitch counter, by the way. It's actually a Magic the Gathering counter, but it works perfectly for this. If you're in the video and you want to stop by and say hello, that would be very nice. I know it's early in the morning and no one is quite up right now, but if you want to say hello, I would appreciate that. And maybe you would appreciate that. Who knows? I was thinking about my username the other day, and I was like, Pivy does it all. And I was like, Pivy does it all. Pivy doesn't do it all well. So I was thinking about how my bottle long is gonna go. I think I'm gonna make a cowl first. And no, don't double crochet. Stop it. Nope. 1 second. Be right back. I'm gonna make myself some coffee. Don't you? What? 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 Okay, I'm back. Thank you for being patient and waiting. So I'm following a pattern. This is by Stitch Witch Creations. and I am working on the legs of the unicorn right now. So I have one leg right now. I can't help that they look very phallic. It's just what they do. So they are what they are. So I hope you're having a great morning or evening or afternoon, wherever you are. I am using Bernat Baby Softy. It's okay. It's a little piecey for my taste. I wonder if it's worth it to have my cat in my room and not scratching and me spraying him every 5 minutes. Or, hi, Pivy. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? I am just making a unicorn. So feel free to pop your feet up and relax and watch me make a unicorn. I'm making 4 different color hooves so that it has a little visual interest, and then the mane will be all of those 4 colors and pink. So it'll be like a bright rainbow effect, which I'm really excited about. It's for a 12-year-old girl, and her favorite color is purple. Good, and you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just getting through the morning. Woke up early, so figured I'd do something with my time. Oh my gosh, look at my cat. He's just a little wiener. I'm sure she will love it. Yeah, I hope so. It's a gift it's going to be a gift from a friend of mine. So, and I've been procrastinating on it for honestly like the better part of a year, just with COVID and everything. Because my wife had COVID in March of last year, and I was really worried about how I didn't know how long the virus would stay on things, and so I kind of put it on the back burner and never took it off. Okay, so I went to row 24. So we're doing 26 rows. So what's your favorite movie? I've seen other people ask that, and I'm like, that's a great question. I think it tells a lot about a person. What's your favorite movie? Yes, I can understand that. So what are you up to this morning, Stephanie? Jumanji, the original one, I assume. Not that the new one's not good, but the original is so good. That's a great choice. Mine is somewhere between The Sound of Music and Corner to Corner Afghan. Oh, I want to start. I want to try doing Corner to Corner, but I haven't um, picked up the bravery to do it yet. I don't know why. Um, it looks fun, honestly. Yes, the original. Yeah, somewhere between The Sound of Music and like Empire Strikes Back and Star Wars. I don't know. I can't choose between the two. Okay, 25. Let's see, make sure we're looking the same links. Yeah, I think we're on the right path. Those are good movies too. Yeah, there's so many good movies. It's really hard to choose your favorite movie, but there's that movie that you'll watch like again and again and again and again, and you never get tired of it. Hi, Jenny. Um, Sorry, I gotta spit my cat. No, 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 no. I'm trying to keep my cat alive. Okay, I'm just gonna let my cat out for a while. He is being bad, and um, I don't have the patience for that this morning. How are you? How's everyone doing today? What time is it there, Jenny? I miss many. I'm happy that I didn't miss your today live stream. Thank you. Yeah, I know you say that you always miss it, but it's okay. You can always watch the rewind or I'm on sporadic times. I don't really have a schedule because I have people all over the world that I'm trying to 5:25 to 5:23. Okay. I'm assuming in the evening. Where are you from in India? Tamil Nadu. Oh, very nice. I'm not exactly sure where that is, but I will look it up when we're off this live stream and see where you are relative to some of the cities I know. Um, Tamil Nadu. I have a friend who's Indian, but I can never remember the town she's from. She is like, I think she said she's like 3 hours, because like they moved around a lot too. So she is from a small town, but then they moved to Mumbai. Do I like any TV series? That's a good question. I do. Um, Let me see. What am I watching now? I just finished Schitt's Creek for the probably 15th time. I love that show. Um, I love, um, let me see. What else are my favorite TV shows? Um, what do you like to watch? I'm having a really hard time thinking of other shows that I watch other than Schitt's Creek. Um, my wife watches a lot of ghost shows, so I end up getting reeled into those. And then I'm watching The Bachelorette. I just watched the first few episodes of every season just because that's where the crazy people are. And then I'm out. I'm in it for the crazy people, and then I'm just out. Um, so those are some of the TV shows I watch. Supernatural. Ooh, I've heard that is so good. Um, I have not watched it myself, but I have friends who are super fans of that show. So I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I've heard it's really, really good. Um, that's one of the shows that I just haven't had a chance to watch yet. I know it just ended, which people are pretty upset about. But I heard they're doing a prequel, um, so that might be interesting. So Jenny and Stephanie, what brought you guys to my channel? How did you find out about me? I'm just curious because I do like the Avengers. I have not seen Endgame yet. I keep on wanting to watch it, but I have to be like in the mood to watch a sad movie. Um, and I've heard it's sad. Um, So I started to watch it, but I haven't finished it yet. So I do like the Avengers. I like DC more than Marvel, which is a very controversial statement, apparently. Um, but I like Batman and Poison Ivy more than I like the Avengers, and Wonder Woman and Superman. I've read the comic books. Um, my friend that's Indian, I'm actually the godfather um, of her child. And she's like, you're in charge of teaching this kid math and teaching this kid um, of teaching superheroes because we don't know anything about superheroes and Batman. It's so funny. His name is Naksh. He is a perfect little angel, and I love him to death. Some crochet videos. Okay, very cool. Well, welcome. I'm happy to have you both here. Um, what are you guys working on? I think it might have been Carrie. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I've grown close to Carrie in the past few weeks and months. Um, Not only did she win the giveaway, but she's just been a really sweet person. And she calls me her YouTube boyfriend. I swear this coffee is perfect perfect this morning. I just love the way the furls like slides along. So nice. Are you guys working on anything? I didn't know much English. Well, that's fine. I think that learning any second or third language is very challenging, and English is a very challenging language. Oh yeah, your son's corner to corner Afghan, of course. Um, yeah, and I've heard a lot of people watching TV shows um, to help them learn English because English is a really tricky language to learn. I've heard it's one of the hardest. Um, so I'm definitely privileged to have learned it as my first language so that I didn't have to learn it as another language. So, um, but I think you're doing a great job, Jenny. I think you're doing a fantastic job. I don't know how you feel talking in English, but I feel like you're doing very well. So, Thank you so much. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, well, of course. Okay, so finish this lid. Okay, so two little legs. Boop a doop boop a doop boop 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 a doop doop. Some small crochet tutorials on my channel. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'll have to check them out. Um I have a lot on my to-do list, so let me write that down. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. That's so cool. So the next foot I'm gonna do is gonna be orange. Actually, it's gonna be an arm. Okay, so I'm gonna do 5 double crochet into a magic circle, which this is in, sorry, I'm very ropey. I'm so happy that you're going to visit my channel. Of course, of course. Like I said, I've said before, I have a very bad memory. So if I don't do it now, please keep reminding me. It does not bother me to be reminded. I'm working in UK terms, so a double crochet is a single crochet in US terms. But that won't keep me from trying to do a double crochet in US terms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I did 5 double crochet into magic circle. So I'm going to reset my counter. So working on a new limb now. How many hours are you going to make this live stream? I usually don't do any more than 2. Um, but if you want me to do a longer live stream, I'm happy to do it. Um, it's just about who's involved. If like no one's on the live stream, I usually won't stay on, just because it is pretty exhausting to try to talk to yourself for so long. Um, so if people are on, I will try to stay on. How many hours do you need me to stay on? Because that makes a difference too. Okay, so now I'm on row 2. I do 2 double crochets into each stitch. Nope, don't go in that. That's the wrong thing. I love this lavender yarn. It's so pretty. I know. I was looking for the perfect shade of purple and I found it. And this is Bernat Baby Softy. So it's gorgeous. And that's the girl that I'm making this for ultimately is her favorite color is purple. So I think it'll be great. And like little what young girl doesn't like rainbows? I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm going to take my stitch marker, put it in my stitch. This is one of those locking ones, which I really like because sometimes the other ones fall out and I'm just like, where am I? Especially on these projects where I really need to keep track of where I'm at. So I'm going to put 2 double crochets in each stitch. In India, I can't easily get the yarn that I want. That's really tough. I suggest, well, first of all, knitting and crocheting are not popular. They just became popular here, I feel like. I mean, there are people who've been crocheting for a very long time, but I feel like there's been like a new wave of people who are coming into the community. I wonder what ice yarn shipping would be for you because um, you can get it where you get a certain increment. Like the yarn is very cheap, but the shipping cost is just about as much as the yarn. So if you, there is a YouTuber in Kenya, and her name is The Secret Yarnery, and she has a video on how to order ice yarn. And I found it very helpful in learning how to get the most out of shipping with ice yarn. So that might be something to look into. That's a good way to get yarn. If I weren't, usually I would send you yarn, but I just, this giveaway has depleted my funds for a little bit. So maybe one day I can send you some yarn, and that would be very fun for you to be able to experience some yarn. Also, I wonder if YarnNet ships internationally. I wonder. Um, Let me write that in my notes. there's a possibility that that would be definitely more. I think it'll be very useful for me. Absolutely. And there's this in the States we have this vendor called Yarn Nut, and she resells yarn from ice yarn. Um, yeah, of course. I try to do what I can. I like to have people be able to um, crochet and knit as they want to. But I understand there are many places in the world where it's hard to get yarn. I had a subscriber who was in, where was she? She was in Pakistan, um, on an army base, and I believe, I know she was on a military base, um, but she just stopped following me for whatever reason. Um, so I never got to send her ice yarn. But I'm a big advocate for spreading yarn. It's really hard for me to ship yarn from my own house because that's more expensive, but ice yarn would be an option. I think, let me see. What weight do you like working with? Do you work with just whatever you have, or do you like working with a 4 weight, or do you like uh Aran yarn, or do you like working with DK weight? What kind of weight do you like working with? Or do you like something thick or something light and breezy? Well, I didn't post for a long time, so um, I didn't post for a long time, so that had something to do with it. But if I had posted consistently, I'd probably have more people. But yeah, I went back to school. I went to school for math, graduated, got a job, was really busy, um, and just didn't have time for crafts. I didn't actually learn how to crochet until about 2 years ago, and I taught myself with a video. Um, because there was someone I knit at the time, and now I'm using what type of yarn I can get in the nearby store. I just want to make sure you have the hooks for the type of yarn that I would send you. I probably send you a 4 weight because that's the most popular here in the US. And I think that's the most popular weight for most people. So then you'd have the hooks for it. Um, Although I know they have hooks in ice yarn. I don't think they're cheap. I don't know. Let me plug my phone in real quick. My phone is about to die and my foot is asleep. Unrelated issues, but important nonetheless. Woo! Almost fell. you. I have 3 hooks now. I didn't buy much because I'm just a beginner. Well, that's great. I mean, you don't need a bunch of hooks. What size hooks do you have? I mean, I'm really a beginner too. I just fool everyone into thinking that I'm more skilled than I am. So, worry about that. Four millimeter and 2 millimeter hooks. Okay, so you some amigurumi. Okay. 4 millimeter and 2 millimeter. So you're working with fine weight yarn. Does that hurt your hands or did you like that weight? Would you work with something a little bit more robust? Because I think a lot of the patterns that I follow, a 4 weight typically has a 5 millimeter hook, or sometimes a 6, depending on the stitch. So, make lots of amigurumis. Oh, then you're perfect. Yeah. Okay. So 4 millimeter and a 4 weight works really, really well. Ooh, what kind of amigurumis do you make? I've only made one small one. I made this little guy. And I also embroidered his shell. This technically is an amigurumi, but it just is huge. I make 2 girl dolls and a rabbit and a bear. You can see all the amigurumis I make in my channel. I post video of them. Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah, that'll definitely be worth checking out. Very cool. Um, yeah, I think we could open up your possibilities by just getting you new hooks. Um, does Amazon ship internationally? now I'm on a mission. This is what happens when I get hyper focused. It's Amazon ship internationally. Because you could do a lot if you just had different hooks. You could take that weight that you're using now and and here, let me see. This is gonna bother me. Sorry to flip you guys. Amazon is in several countries. Jenny, do you have Amazon in India? Okay, so I just looked, and the pack of Amazon, sorry, this is kind of wonky. I like your cute Amber. Is that a turtle? Yes, it is. It's a Ninja Turtle. Um, from the show and movies and stuff. He's a turtle that fights crime. Which is why he has a mask on. Because they don't want to know he's a turtle. Even though he's a big freaking turtle. Okay, so now I'm on row 3, which is to double crochet into each things. The Ninja Turtle is so cute. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to unclip my stitch marker and I'm going to clip it right here on my first stitch in the round, so I know where I'm going so I don't keep going into oblivion. And then I'm going to double crochet twice into each stitch. Okay, so Jenny, I looked at Amazon US and Clover hooks, the pack that I got, which has like all these hooks and more, and they're my favorite hooks. They're really nice. They slide really nicely. United States to Canada. Yeah, I know there's Amazon.ca. So these hooks and more for $40 US. And they're real. So I would suggest looking into Clover Amore hooks, and then just think about, so it goes from a size 2.75, actually this looks smaller, 2.25 to a size 6 millimeter. So you think about how much diversity in crafts you could do with just those hooks. I think hooks is what you need more than yarn, but that's just me. Yeah. Now some places they'll charge you like $80 US. That is very high. I would wait till they go on sale and um and then buy them. Um, I think $40 for them is a good deal because they're very good hooks. They're ergonomic, so they feel much better in your hand and they help fight fatigue when you're crocheting. But if you want more yarn, definitely look into that too. I just think that you can create a lot with the yarn that you have available and just more hooks sizes, because then you can follow like bag of day. I always say bag of day. I don't know why. Bag of day videos, and she uses a variety of hook sizes for her yarn, but she usually doesn't use a 4 millimeter. She usually uses a 5 to a 6 for her 4-weight yarns. So I think if you want to start where you making like wearables and things like that, that hooks would be what you would really find value in. Because you don't want to get nice yarn and make amigurumi out of it. Amigurumi is cheap yarn. Um, Speaking personally, like I buy the cheapest yarn I can find for amigurumi. Do you want me to drop the link for that for those hooks? I can do that real quick if you want. You can also buy a really cheap set of crochet hooks, and you don't have to have these really nice hooks. To me, this is work to do, and I have to study, so I'll see you in the next live stream. Let me give you that link really quickly so you can check it out just to look at it. No need to apologize. You're allowed to have a life. So I also have a cheap set of crochet hooks, and they work just fine. So you can get a set of cheap crochet hooks from Amazon or from any online, like even Wish, and I know Wish ships internationally. Um, you can find a pair, like a set of cheap crochet hooks that have the full gambit of sizes, and that might be worth looking into. But I hope you have a good day at work, and studying. So good luck, and I'll talk to you later. Yay! I can make someone happy today. That's nice. So I'm still just working on my little circle. There's a big hole in it where I didn't tighten, and that's awesome. I like it. I will buy it one day. Yeah, those are great hooks, but good hooks work too. So don't be afraid to buy something really cheap and um, metal. You want to make sure it's metal at the very least. Metal or wood. Plastic hooks break, I find, more easily. Let me turn it over more. I just like making people happy. It's just a nice feeling. How's your Afghan going, Stephanie? I think I'm gonna have to undo this because this hole's too big. Which is what she said. Or somebody said. See, this stitch is just like a lot larger than the rest of them. So it um, is making a big hole. I dropped the stitch marker. Why is pinning down so hard? Slow, but I'm hoping to get it done this week. Oh, very nice. I hope you get it done this week too. Okay. And I'm going to redo this. Okay. That's much better. because that was just like a big hole, and I'm stuffing it with purple fleece, so it would have easily been visible. So you can maybe educate me a little bit about corner to corner. What is the advantage to doing corner to corner? Is it just that it looks a certain way, or is it faster, or does it create textures that you can't create? Um, going straight back and forth. Um, can you tell me a little bit about it? If you don't mind, you don't have to be my teacher if you don't want to. I like the pattern it makes, and I think it's faster to do. Oh, very interesting. I think this year I want to try doing a corner to corner, and I want to try a graph again. Um, those are the two things that I want to try this year. Um, let me make sure I have 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? What? Why do you have so many stitches? Did I do 6 instead of 5? Because that would make a lot more sense. I did 6. I didn't do 5. Why can't I just like read the pattern and do what I'm supposed to do? Okay, this should be right. Okay, maybe I can do a magic circle. Glad you found out why you had too many stitches. I like the pattern, it makes it faster. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad I counted because I would have had just like a big foot-sized um, hand, um, and that would have been awkward. So I'm glad I caught it now. Why it's important to count your stitches, especially at the beginning. Later on, I feel like you can be a little bit more relaxed. What kind of music do you like listening to, Stephanie? One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stitches. Finally. I like oldies music. Oh, cool. Like what? I ask because I think some people have different definitions of oldies. So, do you like 50s, 60s? What's oldies music to you? Beach Boys, 50s, 60s, and 70s. Oh, very cool. I like the 60s and 70s. I never really got into like like Elvis and like but I like I'm a big 70s rock fan. Um so I I feel you on the 70s, but I think maybe if we listen to different 70s music. I do love disco though. I mean, I can't help but love disco. Yeah, and 60s, like the Beatles are very influential in my music taste. I um I really like the full gambit from like the 60s on. Um I like rock and roll music, and I grew up in the 90s. So I love 90s grunge and everything. I asked because I have this funny story, which if you know, like the band Nirvana, so um, the drummer is the drummer of Nirvana is Dave Grohl, and he is also the lead singer of the Foo Fighters. And my wife just found that out, that he was the drummer for Nirvana. And I was like this close to being like, I'm filing for divorce. I'm like, how are you just learning this? And we've been together for 7 years. This is crazy. Yeah. So, just a little fun fact about my life. I'm going to go grab some more coffee. I will be right back. Please enjoy these little legs. Got some more coffee. So I'm drawing. I decided to draw again. And if you're scared of spiders, don't look. But I'm trying to draw a tarantula. So I don't know if I like how light it is. I might make it a little bit darker, but I'm gonna do the whole body first and then see what I think. But this is it so far. For those of you who don't know, I have a tarantula on my wall. Um, it was a rash decision. I never really liked spiders before. I didn't mind spiders, but tarantulas were a little bit much for me. And then all of a sudden, my wife and I agreed one day to have a spider on the wall, and it just happened. So, so now we have a spider named Petey, who sits on our wall. We also have butterflies, and that's it. But I want to grow the collection and have like an entire wall devoted to kind of creepy crawlies. Or just like beautiful animals that are like I want to have a bat and I double crochet. Um, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a little bit weird, but something that I have found surprising passion with. So I'm gonna do a scorpion too. You're a scorpion because we're both Scorpios. And we're very proud of that fact. This yarn is squeaky. Squeak, 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 squeak. Thank you. Yeah, we always have to like warn people when they come in that it's there. It's on a clear back, so if you like if you lay it on the table, it looks like real and alive. And we've had to like warn people before, like, hey, if you see spiders, this is a dead spider. Don't worry. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, Perfect. Okay, so next we want to double crochet in each stitch. Just one time this time. Take off the stitch marker and put it into my new stitch. Crocheting is so relaxing when you just get into the groove. You might be wondering why I am not wearing my binder today, and I'm just wearing a tank top. I just was lazy today and wanted to be comfortable rather than anything else. So just hanging out. Should have 21, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Excellent. 20. So now I'm going to stitch in the back loop only, and that's going to give it that nice turn that you see right here. Take my stitch marker out, knowing that this is the next loop, and back loop only. Okay, so I crocheted into the back loop only. Now you can see that it looks more like a little cup than a flat circle. Yummy. Now I'm going to double crochet into each stitch, which is row 6. I think I'm going to finish the orange and then I'm going to switch over to drawing. I have an idea for, so Stephanie, tell me what you think. So I have to clean my room today. I don't have to, but I decided in my head while I was crocheting that I'm going to clean my room today. And is that something that you would like to, you think people would like to watch? I don't know. My room's really messy, so I could also do like a time lapse sped up video of it so that people would not get bored. But I do it all, so part of that's cleaning. Um, and then we'll just chit chat and clean and get our chores done together. That could be cool, right? I don't know. What do you think? You're my only hope. Like to watch cleaning videos. Cool. I can do that. Thank you for your help. I appreciate that. For it to roll up. Nope. I'm still on 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I wasn't sure if I skipped a stitch there or something. Okay, so the next step is to double crochet in 2 stitches and then double crochet 2 together. Repeat around. So we're doing a decrease. And that's going to kind of start cinching it up a little bit. One, two, one, two. So I know Dana's going to go live this morning. So I might go whenever she gets on. I think she usually gets on at 9:30. So I might go around that time. But until then, we'll hang out and we will have a good time. My cat is insatiable. He just wants to die. It is very hard having a cat with pica. They just don't know how to control themselves and they become obsessed with eating whatever. Oh, I think she might be on. Let me see. Live in 30 minutes. Okay, so she'll be on around 10. So we got some time. Can you hear the scratching? Okay, so stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see. Step 15. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's try this again. Oh, there it is. I thought that was it, but I don't think it is. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. Okay, well, let's redo the whole row. We know the former row is fine. Okay. So I'm at the second double crochet. And again, hey, Zach, how are you? Welcome on in. I'm going to be on for about 30 more minutes. I almost dropped my coffee. And then I'm going to go over to Dana's house. See what she's up to today. I'm having trouble getting the right number of stitches. A Cocoa raid? Hey, that's so nice. Welcome in, Froggy. Oh my gosh, how sweet. Hey, Lorna. You guys caught me in the middle of not being able to count. I'm going to finish this orange eventually, hopefully. And then I'm going to be working on some art. Cocoa Raid from Cohen. Very nice to meet you, Cohen. I appreciate you coming in. Wow, that's so sweet. I'm good. I'm good. I'm still half asleep, says Zach. Well, I understand. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. Hi, Brandon. So I'm like, and I'm on my second cup of coffee, so I'm like, I'm wired. But I can't seem to get the number of So I'm working on a pattern. This is by Stitch Witch Creations. And I am working on a unicorn. So I have the feet and they're not stuffed yet. They just look like this. And then I'm working on a paw, but struggling to get my counts right because it tells me how many stitches I should have. Thank you, Raiders, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Oh, hey, Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me. Such a shame I can't stay upstairs to watch the whole stream. Leave it running while I take care of the doggy downstairs. His name is Wilson. Oh my gosh, so cute. I have a dog named Riker, so I'm sure our dogs would like each other because my dog likes all dogs. So I appreciate you keeping this running. It means a lot to me. Hey, Jenny. Welcome back in. Thank you for stopping by. I am having trouble counting, so I'm not sure what's going wrong, but that's my issue for right now, is that I just can't count. So thank you for being here. Thank you, Coco, for the raid. I really, really, really appreciate it. It's really, really kind of you. And I'm going to say really one more time. I'm really. What kind of dog do you have? So my dog is a German Shepherd and Black Lab mix. That's exactly why I don't crochet much on live. LOL. Hello everyone from Kingsport, Tennessee, USA. Hey Foreman. First time here on your channel and live stream. Also, Coco Raid sent me. Oh, thank you. Got a whole 2 roses done in 8 hours. I understand. Anytime. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I got this little guy done. And working on. So I'm supposed to have 15 stitches at the end of this round, and I keep on getting 16. And I'm like, where's this extra stitch coming from? Feel like I'm losing my mind, losing my marbles. So maybe I just haven't had enough coffee. I'll blame that because coffee is the elixir of life. Well, that will do it. Okay, so I'm supposed to do 2 single crochets and then do a single crochet together. Don't forget to thumbs up, peeps. Shepherd, Collie, and Husky, and the others Shepherd and Mastiff. Oh, very nice. Very cool. I'm gonna finish this orange and then I'm gonna draw. And I hope no one's scared of spiders because I'm drawing a tarantula. I mean, it's not real, so I think you'll be fine. But I don't know your life, so. If I can't get it right this time, I'm just gonna go straight to drawing. Thank you for the thumbs, and thank you, Coco. I really appreciate the raid. That is very sweet. I don't think I've ever been raided before. I'm good with drawings, just don't like the real thing. LOL. Like German Shepherds. They're a good breed of dog. They are. My dog was supposed to be a service dog for me. Unfortunately, he's too reactive to other dogs because he wants to play with them. So we're debating on whether or not we want to pay to have him have the skills, just not be a service dog. A Brandon raid. Oh my gosh. All of these raids. What did I do to deserve this? I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do. Thank you very much for the raids. I appreciate it. A Brandon raid. Wow. You guys are gonna make me cry, and like I cry a lot, so I guess that doesn't mean much. But hello, hello, Desert. Hello, Benny Loco. Hello, Brandon. Wow, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. My first ride with light audience coming over to your stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Means the world to me that you would think of me. And if this is your first time to my channel, my name is Ezra. I am a trans man. I'm not wearing my binder today, so just ignore everything happening under here. And currently I'm working on a large amigurumi unicorn for a 12-year-old. But I'm about to give up and start drawing. Coco, when I met you, I promise that I won't throw things at you, unlike in my dreams. I don't know what that means, but no throwing things. So this is what I'm working on. But I think it's too light. I'm gonna wait till I finish the whole thing to decide if I like it this light or if I want to make it darker. 314th, number 314th supporter. Very nice to meet you, Ezra. Very nice to have you here. So thank you very much. I am. I do it all. Is my tagline. Pivy does it all. Pivy's a nickname I've had for a long time. But I don't do it all well. So I'm constantly practicing. I do watercolors. I do drawings. I crochet. I knit. Zach constantly dreams about injuring me. Oh my God. Zach, what's going on there? Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. I enjoy learning about you as much as you guys learning about me. So if you want to tell me a little bit about yourself in the chat, I'd love to learn a little bit about you. What crafts you do, yeah, thank you, Brandon, for doing this raid. And thank you, Coco, for the raid as well. I mean, I really appreciate it. So I know my desk is a mess right now. This is what I look like. I'm not just a mouth. And yeah, so we'll draw, we'll drink some coffee, and we'll have a good time. We'll learn how to count together. I don't know, Ezra, but last night's dream, I threw a jar of relish, a can of olives at her, then I dumped water on her head. Oh my God! Oh my gosh, Zach, you need to like watch what you're eating before bed or something. Jar of relish. That's so specific. Is she a sandwich? A very wet sandwich? Also, I fancy myself a comedian, so don't mind my bad jokes. They don't get any better. Heads up. I know, it's so specific, right? That's like a very specific targeted dream. Okay, we're gonna see if we have 15 stitches. If we don't, then we're gonna quit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 stitches. I'm gonna put this away so I don't get violent. I'm not a violent person. I'm just kidding. And I'm going to move up my stitch counter, close this book for now. I'm going to go get my pencils really quickly. Don't worry about the jokes. Blame the delay. I'm not a violent person, I promise. His dreams are very specific and dangerous for me. Jeez. Okay, let me go grab my pencils. I will be right back. I told Stephanie earlier today, this might be something that some of you appreciate if you like rock music. So appreciate might not be the right word, but whatever. So I'm a big fan of rock music, and my wife of let's see, we've been together 2.5 years, married, but we have been together for 7 years. And she told me the other day that she just found out that Dave Grohl was the drummer for the was the drummer for Hey Carrie. I just put my unicorn stuff away. She just found out that Dave Grohl was the drummer for Nirvana. And I was like, I'm this close to leaving you. So if that means anything to anyone, please share my sentiment. Thank you. I will be right back. Okie dokie. Carrie, I'm going to send out your package today. So I'm really excited. So thus far in my journey to make a unicorn, I've made 2 legs. I've made the body and the head already. I don't know where they are though. I'll find them. And I am in the process of making a paw, but can't get my counts right. So I'm deciding whether or not I'm just going to go forward with it, or what are we drawing? So I am drawing a tarantula. I have one on my wall, so that's what inspired me. I really like drawing weird things. I like drawing animals, but fur and hair is really hard for me. So I'm going to turn you guys down just a little bit. Sorry about the hand. So you guys can see. How's that view? No to spiders. Yeah, you cannot like them, and I totally understand. Um, if you have a fear, I understand. If you don't want to watch me draw one, I understand that. So do what you got to do. Um, so right now I'm just getting the basic color or shade. I I'm tired, but good. The wrong count could also be the pattern. Had one with a mistake, just had to adjust accordingly. Yeah, I figure you hate spiders. I don't like love them, but I have a spider on my wall because I had a moment of weird weakness and ended up buying a spider that I put on my wall. So, um, don't worry if you don't like spiders. I'm going to kind of change the shape of the leg to match the other one. I was looking at a picture and there was one on someone's hand, and so the hand was like this. So some of the legs on one side were shorter than the other because they were bent more. But my spider is kind of splayed out. Honestly, it creeps me out too much to like take him off the wall and like put him in front of me. So I'm not like super into spiders. I don't understand. I really want to make sure that the segments of the spider are easily identifiable because that's um uh because that's the kind of identifying feature of the spiders, especially like the tarantulas, they're kind of segmented bodies. Um, so, and like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to go darker with the body. I feel like this part and this part are too light and it's bothering me, but I don't know how. Um, yeah, and Jenny's awesome. So, um, Jenny's a newer crocheter, but she crochets amigurumi, and I think that's very cool because to me, amigurumi is very difficult to do. So hard working on such a small scale. Now the title's really deceiving because I'm like, oh, unicorns, and then I'm drawing a spider. I want like this darker. Oh, you like to draw too. Um, cool. Yeah, I draw less now than I used to. I used to draw a lot. Um, I don't think I'm the best at it, but there's some things that I'm good at drawing, and I feel like animals is one of the things I'm good at drawing. Unicorn, spider, same difference. I'm gonna make this a little bit longer. A spider unicorn. Now that's something worth thinking about. So this is a putty eraser. Hi Jaden, welcome in. I am working on a picture of a tarantula that I am drawing. And if you're scared of spiders, I am sorry. But that's what I'm working on right now. I think I might make the whole spider, like the spider as a whole, darker, but I'm just starting to shade in um, the legs, and then I'll decide if I want to go darker with the spider or if it's dark enough. I figure I'll lay the groundwork and then um, decide if I want to go further. Froggy knows I can draw. I sent you a picture, didn't I? I sent you a picture of a death moth. See, guys, I'm weird. I tried to tell you. So because tarantulas are hairy, I'm trying to crosshatch, which is where you draw a bunch one way and then you draw a bunch the other way. And the lines kind of create this like hairy look. So I'm trying to give it some texture. And I'll also go in with different pencils and create love my moth. Yay! Death moth. Your moth sounds scary as so a death moth is a regular moth. It's just a large moth. It just has what looks like a skull on the back of it. Let me see if I have one. I have one drawing. So this is one of my drawings. It has gold leaf on it. So it's just a regular moth. It just has that skull looking pattern on it right here. So it sounds scarier than it is. But I also like to draw like butterflies. This is just watercolor, acrylic paint, and then some like puff paint. Thank you. And then I also draw Pokemon and paint Pokemon. I like this one. I like Snorlax. He's so cute. Oh, Snorlax. Yeah, so I have all of those, most of those up on my Etsy. And just like having a bunch of different things. I really like drawing Pokemon, but no one seems to want to buy them. So they've been on my Etsy for a while. If you want to know my Etsy, let me find my card. My Etsy is Pivy Cosplay. So you can find me there and find different things that I do. I've said before, I do it all. I just don't do it all well. Some things I do pretty well. I think I'm pretty good at drawing. There we go. Once you get the texture in, it's easier to change the level of lightness and darkness because that texture is already there as like a base. It is not hard to use. You do it amazingly well. That's so sweet, Bragi. You're so sweet. Restream is not hard to use. It's actually very simple to use. If I can use it, you can use it. It just takes a little bit of time getting used to the format, but I like having the chat next to my recording, and it's very easy to bring people up. It's free, and you like I did my stream for 8 hours on Restream, and didn't have to worry about um, buying a subscription. So I think it's worth it personally. I switched over from StreamYard. Make this like a little thicker. We'll test it out over the weekend. Literally came here after an 8-hour live. Wow. Um, I love it. I think it's amazing. We'll test it out over the weekend. That's great. Yeah, I really enjoy it. And I was tired of those texts from StreamYard saying that not the texts, but the emails from StreamYard saying that I was running out of hours because I go live pretty much exclusively, and I didn't want to um, keep having to deal with StreamYard's crap, you know. So you might notice I'm switching pencils every once in a while, and that's because different softnesses of pencils will give you different shading effects. A softer pencil like this is 3B will give you a darker um, uh, color than this will. This is a 3H, and with the same amount of pressure applied, it's not quite as dark, or you have to go over it a couple times. So I like using different pencils when I can. Although sometimes you just have like an H and you're gonna do whatever you can with that H. And that's cool too, you know. Creativity has no bounds. So this one, instead of doing the hair first, I'm going to do the hair second because I want the shading to be right. And now I'm going to add some hair with these tiny. We use different pencil numbers to draw house plans in carpentry school. Wow, that's very cool. I didn't know you went to carpentry school. That's fantastic. Is that something you still do? See, and now you can see the difference between the two parts of the leg that I drew, this part and this part, where this I laid down the foundation of hair before and this I laid down after. Um, it just looks a different type of fuzzy. Went back to school at 45. That's fantastic. Actually just finished during COVID lockdown, still waiting for my first job. Oh, that's so fantastic. I hope the best for you, and I hope that um, you can find some work. I'm sure that they need it in that field. Um, uh, Went back to school at 45. There's no shame in that game. I went back to school a little later and I was older than everyone, and it gave me an appreciation for what I was learning, and I took it a lot more seriously than a lot of the people around me. And I got through quicker. I did better. I stood out. Um, so I definitely believe in going back to school later. No shortage of work in carpentry. Yes, yes. I don't like this foot though. It's bothering me. It's not hairy enough. Think about how many times you hear that said. I like that. I just want to get rid of this line right here. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in. I hear you on that one. Finish first in my class. Congratulations. I'm so happy you didn't finish live stream. Now I just finished my homework. That's so fantastic. What are you studying, Jenny? I'm a big believer in school. I think that education is um, amazing. I know that standardized schooling isn't the best for everyone, but um, I just had such a positive experience with my own education that um, I hope that other people have that too. 12th class. Okay, so does that mean you're about to graduate high school? I'm sure the structure is different here and there. I also do custom. Yes, I'm going to graduate. Yay! Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. I hope you're staying safe with all this COVID and you know madness. And I hope that your graduation goes smoothly. And that is amazing. I'm so happy for you. So I want my light source coming from this side. So I think that like this side, but like above. So I'm going to have these legs be a little bit lighter than these legs. And then I'm going to have a light spot right here and darken around it like that. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I don't know. I just I taught myself how to draw. I never really, I mean, I've taken casual art classes, but I've never really taken serious classes because I like drawing for fun, and I feel like that would take the fun out of things. Plus, I hate like still lifes and stuff like that that I that are like fruit. I can't do that. It bothers me. It would be cool to go to art school though and just like learn. There is no regular class due to COVID. No regular class due to COVID. Yeah, I bet. That's, what a lot of people are facing here, and it is hard for a lot of people. So my foot is like crazy itchy. Yeah. India has been, from what I know, continued to get hit really bad um, with the Delta strain and a Delta variant, and our church is open. I don't know. I think it depends on the church, um, but I know that there are some that are open. Um, but I don't know about like the average church. I'm using my leg shaking to my advantage to draw these little hairs. For those of you who don't know, I am currently on a medicine that makes my legs shake. Um, and it is fiercely annoying. Open the churches. Wow. Yeah. I hope everyone is okay. I don't like this. I think that leg positioning looks a lot better. Um, yeah. I don't have a graduation ceremony in other countries. Do you know what you're going to study in college? Are you planning on going to college? Sorry, if you weren't here earlier, my cat is obsessed with trying to eat um, tulle, the fabric, and my pride costume is covered in tulle. And my cat has this disorder called pica, where he will try to. Super excited to go to college. I'm so excited for you. Um, and I hope that you get the experience that you want to with it. What will you be studying? Do you know yet? Um, uh, yeah, so my cat has this disorder called pica, which is a type of OCD. Of course, my cat would have OCD. Um, and I um, oh, that's so sweet. Um, so he will eat these things until he literally kills himself. So we have to keep him away from dryer sheets and tulle and other kind of mesh like fabrics he's really obsessed with. So um, I call him an idiot, but he can't help it. He is just OCD. So I have my pride outfit, business communication in college. I plan to write an exam to get a job in a bank. That's so cool. Um, that's really cool. I work in finance kind of myself, so that's really awesome. And I'm glad that you are studying, keeping your grades up. And you might see some smudges and some like imperfections throughout the drawing, and I will kind of work on those as I go. So I'm gonna keep this one really light. Do you like cats? I have 6 cats in my home. Oh my gosh, I love cats. I love cats. I would love to have that many cats. Um, but my wife will not let me. So I just have one. That looks much cleaner. Let's see if I can do it on this side. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks so good. I'd love to put some gold leaf on this guy, but I don't know where I put it. Maybe I'd put it in his like body and maybe his like head. Oh, maybe I could like line some of the leg pieces. Where do you guys think gold would be good on this little guy? You would usually have markings, I guess. 2 weeks ago, my cat gave birth to 3 kittens, and I'm not going to keep them. I'm going others. Gold look but awesome on this cute spider. Thank you. Um, yeah, I don't know. So the thing about spiders and about like especially like hairy spiders is that their markings are hairy, and so gold leaf is pretty smooth, and so it would take away the texture that I've built. So I don't know. I think he's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with how he's turning out. Morning, Candy. Welcome in. What time is it in America? So it is 10:21 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, I just was asking for advice, um, but was curious because I don't want to ruin him after doing all this work. Um, so, um, but I live on the East Coast, of the US. So people who live on the West Coast are 3 hours behind me. So it's 7:22 there. Um, but yeah, I think um, let's see. So you said it was 5 when it was 7 here. So we're not quite 12 hours apart. 10. Yes, you're right, though. Gold leaf is fickle, which is why I'm like, what should I do? Because my gold leaf glue, it just isn't that great, I guess. And it doesn't always like completely stick. So there might be like holes. 7:52 p.m. Okay, so interesting. Cool. I'm trying different techniques for the hair. It's like, what if I try this? What if I try this? Just to see what looks good and looks hairy. Okay, I feel like this part's a little too thick. Ah, can you do a house tour video? I would, but my apartment is pretty small, so I don't know if anyone would be interested in it. I can do parts of my house. So I was going to do my laundry today, and so I was going to take you guys along that journey and put my clothes away and clean my room. Um, but I also want to give my wife her space and her privacy. Um, and so I don't think a full house tour would be good. But I can do pieces of it if that works. Admit it, you just want to see my spider. Gotta run to the post office. We'll keep you running while I'm gone. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Coco. Would be interested in that. I would be interested in the house tour video. Okay, cool. Well, I will, like I said, I'll do pieces of it. Like I'll do my craft room once I get it a little bit more straightened out. And, or maybe I could straighten it out on video and that would be, oh, entertaining. I don't know. Um, my craft room is a mess and my room is a mess and everything I touch turns to mess. So So, what type of videos do you watch on YouTube? You ask great questions, Jenny. I watch a lot of crochet videos. I used to watch a lot of beauty tutorials, but with all the drama that kind of consumed that, sorry, my camera is like going in and out. With all the drama that has happened, I don't know honestly who to watch anymore. So I don't really watch beauty tutorials anymore. I watch the Try Guys. They are very funny, and I have a good time watching them. So those are the people I watch the most. But cr- crochet tutorials and crochet people, I tend to watch what they make. What about you? What kind of videos do you guys watch? Okay. I watch crochet tutorials and some of my favorite TV series clips and more. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do watch a lot of I watch a lot of Schitt's Creek clips. Like the same ones over and over again because I love it. I also watch Shameless, and which is a TV show I didn't mention earlier, but because I haven't watched it in a while. But I watch a lot of Ian and Mickey um, clips because I love them. I'm not so secretly in love with Ian. If you're going to like my channel, yes, I know I'm gonna like your channel. So don't worry about that. I've just been on YouTube for 3 hours now. So for some reason it says there's only one person in the room, but I know that there's more than one person in the room. So I don't understand. But whatever. I'm glad you all are here. Um, let me know what kind of stuff you would like to see on my channel. I watch Super Nanny Clips, Dance Moms, and Froggy Went a Knitting in yours. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I love watching Froggy. She's honestly like one of the sweetest people. Um, and she she deserves to be watched. She's so entertaining and she's so sweet, and I can't say enough good things about her. So I'll stop before I gush and fangirl. It's funny because she kind of like fangirled over me for a second, and I was like, "No, you're the one who's awesome." To be able to do what she does and do it so well and to be so kind. I'm blushing. I knew I would make you blush. You know what I'm really bad at doing? Drawing backgrounds. I'm so bad at drawing. Um, Froggy does have a YouTube channel. Sorry, I answered the question for you, Froggy. It's called Froggy Went a Knitting, and she does all kinds of videos. She does makeup tutorials, and she is spoiler alert, she is legally blind and she still does all of this, these amazing things. So she's definitely worth watching because she's incredible. So go follow her. Leave my channel, go follow her. Come back if you want, but but follow Froggy. She also does unboxings, which I love. Like, I love all of her beauty boxes that she gets. Um, it's so fun to watch because, like, I've always wanted those beauty boxes and never was able to pull the trigger because it was never able. Because I'm very picky about the makeup that I use, very picky. Um, Gorgeous. Good.
You had breakfast yet?
I have not had breakfast, but I have had 2 cups of coffee.
I tricked the kids. They thought I was going that way, so they both went to the bathroom.
Look at what I had to do to this cotton candy mess. And Jail was still eating it, so I was like, okay. I tried to let him in.
We could put it up there.
Honestly, like, there's no way. Like, once he sees it, he's on a mission and he will do anything. So it's just not worth it. I'm talking to my wife, so
Sorry.
just so you guys know, I'm not talking to myself.
Do you
My beautiful wife, Melanie.
want me to make you some breakfast?
Didn't order breakfast sandwiches with your mom's. Just saying that's a possibility. Possibility.
I was craving some scampi.
I'm craving scampies too. Let's take the money and run. Can we see your wife? I don't know if she wants to be seen right now. What do you think? Can you be seen? Yeah, I think you look beautiful. Your hair's poking out a little bit on the other side. Yeah. Do you want to pop in front of the camera?
Where is
Down here.
it? Oh, it's what's pointed that way.
Yeah. Hello. This is my wife, Melanie.
How are you guys doing?
Ezra's wife is beautiful. I agree. I almost put this in coffee. I might have put it in coffee. I don't know. I've had a lot of coffee. That's the point.
Alright, love you, man.
I'm super excited to see your wife. Aww. That's Jenny. She lives in India.
I'll try to make more appearances.
Okay. I'm gonna do a video where I clean the room. Not this room. That room. So that'll be later. You're so cute. Yeah, she's gorgeous. And she just woke up like that. Waving at the screen like a goof. You little goof. Okay, let's try to get this camera back to where we were. There we go. Okay. So we're drawing a spider. A hairy, hairy spider. I feel like there's not enough distinguishing the different parts of the legs on this part. Whereas, like, when I did these, you can really see the distinction of the different parts of the legs. I'll show you guys. So see how in these back legs, you can see like how segmented they are. And in these legs, they kind of just look like they run together a little bit. So I think I need to focus a little bit more on the segmentation of the legs. But I'm just trying to get some base color down so I can see if I need to go darker. Because it won't matter if I segment them. If I need to go darker, I don't have to do it again. So that's my mentality. It doesn't matter. That's the wrong end of the pencil. And check out your channel. That's awesome. Yay! Sharing the love. Froggy deserves it. We all deserve it. Love everybody. We're such a supportive community here. I really love it because I don't think I've ever felt like this level of love from the different folks of like any community. So I love that we're sharing and loving each other. I know that Dana's on right now, but I'm having such a fun time with you guys. I feel really bad. I'll catch her on the replay. If you don't have creatively created crochet a live stream with your wife, she doesn't like being on camera as much. So that's why I don't usually have her on the channel. It's not that I don't want to, because I love spending time with her, obviously. So she narrates some of my videos, and when I do podcasts, she is the moderator. So she's like here and there on the channel, but she's not often in front of the camera, just because she doesn't particularly like to be in front of the camera. So that's why. But not everyone's in like a front stage kind of person. I am, because I don't care how I look, apparently. So it's okay. Yeah. But I'll try to eat her on. Yeah, I think the legs are dark enough. I think the body just needs to be darker. Now that I'm like looking at it, I think the body just needs to be darker. What do you guys think? You are going to finish drawing your cute spider. Thank you for saying it's cute. Yeah, I'm just Just doing one thing at a time. So I will probably be on, I don't, depends on when I run my errands today. Cause like I said, I have to ship out Carrie's, giveaway, and I've got to ship out, some other things. So I should be out for like a good bit of time today. But I'll definitely do the cleaning video and finish the spider, or try to finish the spider without gold leaf, because I'm not really sure where my gold leaf is. Where my let me see if I can find my gold leaf. That would be helpful, wouldn't it, if I was planning on gold leafing? Yeah, I don't know where my gold leaf is. So are you in this? No. Speaking of beads, did you guys know that there are more than one way? There's more than one way to crochet with beads. This is one way that you can crochet with beads, is to use wire and crochet with um, beads like that. So this is just a chain that went a little bit, maybe like 2 inches past the circumference of my wrist. And then I single crocheted into each chain. And each time I dropped a bead off in there. And you get this beautiful sparkly, and you can even make the clasp out of the wire. So I'm selling this on Etsy, so if you like it and you don't want to make it, then it's available on Etsy. Otherwise, it's really easy to make if you know how to crochet. So yeah, and I put these very sparkly beads on. It's hard. They don't photograph well, but they're like an oil spill kind of color. So just so you know, you can crochet with beads and wire. Just crocheting with wire would be cool. Okay. Let's finish this spider, okay? Okay, you guys are in charge of naming the spider. So I'm partial to the name Petey because my spider's name is Petey. Um, but if you think of a name that you feel like this fits the spider, I will enter it in a drawing, and I'll pull it out of a hat or something, and we'll figure out what the spider's name is. Any names for my spider? Don't be shy, there's no wrong answer. Otherwise, he's going to be Petey. Which is fine too. I like the name. Make that a little thicker. Vincy. Do you like it? I've never heard of the name Vincy, but I feel like it's a good name. So I'm into it. Okay. Any other name suggestions? Is the camera crooked for you guys? I don't know. Yeah, you can ask anything. Yeah, feel free to ask as many questions as you want. Noodly bits. Okay, I'll put that on there. Is Pivy your second name? So Pivy is a nickname that I have had for like over 10 years. And I just kept it. It's kind of confusing because my real name is Ezra. Um, and Pivy sounds more feminine. But Ezra is typically a male's name. So it's a little confusing, but Pivy is just a nickname that I have um, from my friends uh, for a long time. So that's a perfectly okay question. We're family here, so just think of me as part of your family. So who else is in definitely name the spider Noodly Bits? Okay, I'm putting it. I'm putting the Noodly Bits in one more. Okay, any other name suggestions? I thought Pivy is your second name. No, it's just it's yeah, a lot of people think it's my name or part of my name, but no, it's just so I told you I really like poison ivy, and I was playing a video game and you had to think of a username, and so I called myself P Ivy. Um, so um, so it's P Ivy, Poison Ivy is how I thought of that name. So I just really like Poison Ivy. And that's why I have that name. So no need. A lot of people don't know my name until they get to know me. I want to make this a little skinnier. Okay, almost done. I love the drawing answer. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Um, yeah, it's coming along. So it looks like a spider, at least. Bye, friends. I'm going to eat my dinner. I'm so happy to be in the live stream. See you in the next live stream. See you. Been here listening and watching in the background. Great. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate it. And look into those crochet hooks and see if you can get some different sizes. And even if you can't buy the whole set, just getting a 5 millimeter and a 6 millimeter, I think will broaden your horizons with what you can make. So that's my advice. So thank you for joining us. It's been fun having you. I feel like these are longer. Thank you all for joining me. I got a headache. It's hot here and the heat does that. Oh, yeah, the heat is brutal. I'm not a fan of it, which is why I stay inside as much as possible. And make sure these look hairy. Okay, so let me tell you what I like. Spider looks good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. Um, so I think there's a couple things that I need. I need to make the body a little bit darker. I feel like it's a little one note. Let me bring it up to you. I think I need to make the body darker because I think it's a little bit one note. And I think that uh, playing with the light and the little body would be nice. And then this just needs to be a little bit darker overall, so we can distinguish the kind of little thingies they have coming out of their faces. I don't know the parts of a spider, so I'm just gonna call everything a thingy. I think the legs are fine. They just need more segmentation. I think the color of them looks fine. They just need, like I said, a little bit more separation between the different components of the leg. And then once I finish that, I think that'll be good. I don't know where my gold leaf is. My wife probably does because she knows everything. And then I can add some gold, I don't know, wherever I see fit. Whatever doesn't look good. So I'm going to start with the legs because I think that'll be the easiest. Actually, no, I should darken the body. Froggy, are you still here? Lorna wants to. I think it's a little uneven. Ooh, I think that looks a lot better. Spooky. Yay. So I'm available for custom commissions for drawings, especially animals. I'm avoiding housework. Me too. Um, so I'm available for custom commissions, especially animals and Pokemon. I'm really good at Pokemon. So if you want a Pokemon splash painting, I do those commissions. So I also do other pink, red, and yellow. I know what I would pick, but nobody asked me. Okay, and then this little sucker. This took me so long. Just gotta up the shading so you can tell that this is coming out of this. Can you draw me a wolf? I think so. How big do you want it? Do you want it kind of like this size? Oh yeah. This is Noodly Bits because we had 2 people like it. So, pick roses for my next crochet picture. Try to add it to Facebook. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I can do a wolf. Let me see how much I charge for. Let me see what I have on Etsy and see how much I charge. I don't charge that much. I think a like hand drawn picture is like $30 or something. So, but I haven't drawn a wolf before, so that would be an interesting challenge. Did you just name it Noodly Bits? Yes, I did. As I'm in the UK. Okay. Let me put that on my list. And if I Lorna. If I start drawing it and I think that I can't draw it, I won't charge you and I'll just let you know. But dang it, crying again. Because it's called Noodly Bits? Noodly Bits, Noodly Bits, Noodly Bits, Noodly Bits. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I know. That's okay. Okay. Now I'm going to start detailing. So I'm going to detail with a firmer pencil so that I really get the definition that I want. It still has to look fuzzy. Shade up a little bit. Noodly bits, noodly bits. Pink Lorna, as you noodly bits is my sister, and she's not doing good. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I didn't mean that. Oh, I'm sorry. The spider is in honor of her. I hope she starts doing better. And I wish her and your family the best. Yeah, prayers for Noodly Bits for sure. Candy, is this do you like the spider? Because if you do, I would love to send it to you, um, just so you have a little something to keep you going. Let me know. Let me know. Or if you want something else, let me know. Yes, I do. Okay. Um, I'm going to spider for Candy. Elsie. Candy, can you do me a favor? And can you, I'll take the spider. Let me give you my address, my email address real quick. Sorry, my room's a mess. I'm sorry, I tried to warn you guys. I'll take the spider. Okay. I would love to send it to you. Okay, so that is my email address. Yes, it is my dead name. And if you send me your address when I'm done with the spider, I will send it your way. So it would be my honor. only on the left side. Have you tried an ice pack? Does that help you? I'm sorry, my wife gets migraines and headaches, and so I know that they are no fun. And I have too experienced a migraine, but that doesn't mean that they're any more enjoyable. Of course, Candy. I'm sorry your family's going through this right now. Truly am. I'm back. Sugar alarm went off. Oh, yes. At first I was like, sugar alarm. Now it makes sense to me. Sorry, my brain moves slow. I would say in the morning, but really any time of day. That's why I'm on disability. And I'm going to put some gold on it for you, Carrie. Mine too, Lorna. Okay, Ezra, I'm going to go back to bed and try to get rid of this headache. For Zach. Just emailed you my address. Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It might be a little while, a couple days until I finish this. Like I said, I have to find my gold leaf. Um, but I want to make it very special for you. I will also be putting a copy of it, not a copy. I will also be putting the picture itself up on Etsy so that other people can buy it if you like noodly bits. So you can see my leg shaking. It shakes all the time. It's so annoying. Okay, stop shaking. Hey, breakfast day.
I was gonna see if you wanted jam or butter.
No turkey sausage, and can I have jam, please? Do you see?
Well, that's really good, babe.
Thanks. I'm gonna put some gold leaf on them and send them out.
Gold leaf makes everything better.
Gold leaf. Do you know where my gold leaf is?
Is it out there?
Out.
Like in that little part out there, maybe?
Ooh, good point. Yeah, it might be in there.
Well, besides
Where do you think gold leaf would look good on this?
I got the stove on.
Okay.
I have stuff on the stove. I'll put the topping of this too.
Okay. Love you. Now I want this to be perfect. What's your sister's real name? I assume her birth name is not Noodly Bits, but did you see my owl pic on Facebook? It's okay whenever it's done. Thank you. I just want to make the best drawing possible. My daughter shake like that with her anxiety. Yeah, people think it's anxiety. I mean, I have anxiety, so that's a good guess. But it's my medicine. It's one of the side effects of my medicine. Um, and I think I'm gonna get off of it because it's just so disruptive to my daily life. But I'm on the lowest dose now, and it hasn't gotten any better. So I'm just ready to experience not shaking for a little while because this has been going on for months now. For some reason, this part of the spider is the hardest because it has like so many like dips and divots, and but they're so close together that you Donna. Okay. I will keep Donna in my thoughts, and we're gonna get her through whatever she's going through. cleaning up around where all the smudges are and everything. Not good. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, Candy, does Noodly Bits do you spell that with an E in Noodly? I just want to make sure I'm spelling it right. Okay. Okay. So it says 4 Noodly Bits, love Ezra. I'm going to put some gold leaf on this. I'm not going to do it today, or not going to do it right now on camera. I'm going to decide how I'm going to do it with my wife.
I should know where the stuff that fixes it is.
Yeah. Thank you. Look at all that gold. It's also artificial gold. So sorry, I'm cheap. Yeah. It's, I don't know.
I thought I saw it in here somewhere.
Probably, honestly, but okay. So, what do you think?
It's actually good.
Thanks. You think the separation of the legs is good?
Yeah, I think so.
And the body's dark enough.
Mm-hmm. Needs gold.
Just needs gold. You heard the woman?
What does it say for?
Noodly Bits. So someone suggested the name Noodly Bits, and 2 people liked the name, so we named it Noodly Bits, and that is the nickname of someone's sister who's not doing too well. So I'm sending her the picture.
Did you like spiders?
I asked her if she wanted a spider. I was like, "Do you want the spider?" And she said she did. So
Okay.
I checked.
She's like terrified of spiders.
Yeah.
She looks it up and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed watching me draw this picture. I'm available for commissions and things like that, but this is going to a very special place, and
So yeah, so if you want things like this, please feel free to reach out to me via my email or Etsy or anything like that, and we can talk about um, what you want to do. So we're gonna put some gold on this guy and or girl. I don't know. I don't know the gender of spiders. And I hope you guys enjoyed. So thank you so much for sticking with me. I'm gonna go eat breakfast, and I love you guys a lot. I'll be on later today to clean my room because I'm a child and my room is dirty. So love you guys. Let me show you my face before I head out. My hair is doing all kinds of crazy things today. I don't know. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single raid, every single participation. I give out participation trophies and love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being amazing. And I will talk to you later. Bye.